Hello everybody, welcome back to 10 Minute Reviews. I'm Jason, bringing you today's episode. My fuzzy co-star is downstairs with the wife, so she probably won't make an appearance. As always, please hit the like and subscribe buttons, guys. I say this every time, but we're just a small family channel, and we would appreciate any support you guys might want to give us. We're going to keep doing this anyway. We love to talk about books. We love to bring you guys books, especially indie authors and just fantastic authors. So again, we're going to keep doing it anyway. Don't forget to check the links down below for links to today's book and anything else that might apply. It was suggested to us to sign up with the Amazon affiliates, so we did. The links are down below. We just need some traffic to them, so we'd appreciate it if you would just click on it, take a look at the book. If it interests you, it interests you. If it doesn't, it doesn't. But either way, thank you very much. Oh, and thank you to our patrons. We appreciate that, and so do the indie authors that we spend the money on in actually buying their physical books. Otherwise, I'm going to get into today's video. So today is a new book, and I don't believe I've talked about this author before either. So all in all, brand new everything, which means I'm going to talk about my four usual categories: the world, the character, the plot, and the writing style. So, my fuzzy co-star might make an appearance for him. So the book is Apocalypse Station 1, and book 1, and it is by Kaz Hunter. Kaz Hunter, my baby. The main character, well, let me start off with the world. So the world is basically, it's a pocket dimension. We're basically, the main world would be Earth. I mean, it's a modern character that basically is riding the train or the subway. I actually don't remember. I just remember it was a train car. But that's a very, very, very small part of it, basically the intro, just a few pages kind of thing. Before, we're basically in a pocket dimension. We're basically in a pocket dimension. Very lit RPG-esque, system-esque type of thing. There's stats, there's hit points, there's gear and resources, and just overall very, very lit RPG, pocket dimension kind of thing. Can't really call it an isekai type of thing because I don't necessarily think they've died. They weren't died. They had died or were transported to another world, anything like that. Just the train went to a pocket dimension, and everybody is then shoved into this world. Now the main character his name is Asher, and pretty cool character. He's got a little bit of a hero complex, although as they do mention in the book a few times, he's more of a protector and less of a savior or a hero. Hi. But for the most part, for the most part, a good guy. And wants to help people, but also believes that people should help themselves, especially with the kind of world that they are in and the problems that they are having. Okay. Oh boy, she's going crazy. Which then, oh boy, she's getting the zoomies. If any of you guys have dogs, you know what I'm talking about. She's got the zoomies. Ow. So the plot is very interesting. Imagine taking lit RPG, modern world doesn't really apply here, but the lit RPG aspects of it, and crossing it with basically Squid Game, while adding in some fantasy elements, that the fantasy / horror elements, that kind of sums it up. They are the people on this train. They're taken to this station, and from there, they have to pass a series of challenges, where they have to pass one main challenge, which then takes them into basically the safe zone. Now, the safe zone, they can stay there if they like, and they don't have to do anything else. Unfortunately, everything costs money in the safe zone, from a place to sleep, to something to eat, to something to drink, to gear, to healing. Everything within the safe zone. Now, they are definitely safe in the safe zone. Things can be stolen from them, but they can't be physically attacked or harmed. There are overseers that are extremely powerful and very, very mysterious figures. But then from there, they are told that they have to they don't have to, but if they want to go home, that they need to collect challenge coins. And the way they win challenge coins is by accomplishing challenges. And each challenge opens every day. It opens at a certain time. They can enter it if they like. They don't have to. But again, it's the only way for them to eventually make it home. They have to collect 100 challenge coins. In theory, there's a lot of things that start being revealed in the plot that kind of make you question exactly what is going on here. You start to doubt that there is that this is truth, except then you also discover that there are people that this is not their first time through it. So apparently that you can get out of it. It's interesting. There's definitely a lot of questions there. The challenges themselves are pretty interesting. Once they come to this station, or once they enter this pocket dimension, that's when a system kind of thing comes into play, and they have levels and hit points and stats and gear. And you want to level up, and the challenges can be kill X number of zombies, to flying beasts, to tentacled eldritch horrors, to Cthulhu, to mazes, to rooftop running. That hasn't come up yet, but I'm sure there's probably going to be a parkour challenge of some type in there. So the challenges are also generally based on a stat, be it intelligence, strength, dexterity, wisdom, things along those lines. There can be teams. People do team up. People do ally. There's even additional points, not just with the challenges, but there's also additional points for saving people or for helping people. At the same time, there's also points for betraying people, and it's definitely a very, very bloodthirsty game. And in fact, you could tell these overseers that they really enjoy the bloody aspect of it, and that's what is kind of their driving force as far as what's going on here. When they talk about gear, they're pushing people towards gear to kill other people, to get betrayal points. This is even more powerful when you use it on another human instead of the beast. If you take this piece of gear, it'll weaken other people, other players. If you take this piece of gear, every time you kill a player, you're going to steal some of their life, and just everything is about kill, and you really have to they really have to kind of force their way through to get to other types of mentalities. Now Asher, he's very good. He's very, very, very good. I do hope to find out more about him because he references his family, or at least his father, a lot. So I am hoping to find out more about his background as far as why he gets so comfortable so quickly in this kind of environment, and why it almost seems to suit him. This is the kind of main character that, if it wasn't for the fact that he does have something on the outside that he does want to get back to, you could almost see this sort of person thriving in this to the point where they want to stay. It's pretty incredible. It's pretty incredible. And it's pretty awesome. Which brings me to the writing style. So Kaz Hunter, I've never read him before, and the next time I'm kind of stretching to try and find, though I have this massive list of books to read, every time I'm looking for something to add to my list, I'm going to look for Kaz Hunter because his writing style was so incredibly gripping. Again, this is one I'd never read before. I hadn't even really heard about it before. I don't remember how I stumbled across it, but once I downloaded it, I still didn't read it. I read 2 or 3 books before that. And then one day at work, I was like, oh man, I was having trouble downloading. So this one was already downloaded onto my phone. It's the only one I hadn't read yet, so I went ahead and opened it. And I was almost late coming back from my first break. And then after that, I just devoured the book. I think I finished the book before I finished work. Absolutely incredible book. The writing style is so gripping and so fun. So fun. And the characters are definitely not one-dimensional. And the more you read about it, the more you want to read more. That's really the mark of a great author here, is the more you read, the more you want to read. Because everything you read that you find so fascinating still opens up more questions, that you have the hints, the teases that maybe you're going to get more answers. And we do. We slowly start to get more answers. Not all of them. Book 2 is hopefully going to bring me more answers. But overall, guys, this was definitely a hard-to-put-down book. And I hope you guys check it out. If you like lit RPG, if you like fantasy, you got to check it out. It's a lot of fun. It really, really is. Thank you, everybody, for watching. We'll catch you next time. I know.